Hi students, today is Thursday, May 21st, 2020 or 2020. Today we're going to talk about your Thursday assignments. Let's get started with reading. So today you are going to listen or read the text, Why the Sky is Falling, and then you're going to answer the questions for day 4. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to the book. I already have it opened, Why the Sky is Falling. Remember, you can click the auto on button and then press the play button to have the entire book read to you. I would start on page 2. You don't need to have those other pages read to you. Okay, so now let's go and see what the questions are that we're going to be answering. So remember, you have to come back up here, go to the full reading and writing directions, open that up. The directions on your student-friendly schedule said the questions for day 4. So we are going to scroll down to day 4. And here we go. So there's quite a few questions to think and talk about. So on page 2, you might want to go back there to reference this question. What could people touch when the sky was close to the ground? On page 4, how do people spend their time when the sky is their food? Pages 6 to 9. Why does Sky call the king to come to him? Pages 10 to 11. What do the greedy people do after the king tells them not to waste food? Pages 14 to 15. Why does the sky change his mind about taking the sun, moon, and clouds away? What does he decide to do with them? So use these page numbers to help you go back, reread if you want to, or listen again if you want to help you answer these questions. Okay, so let's scroll back down to Thursday. Now let's talk about your writing. So after you've read that book, you're going to answer this question and then write or draw your opinion and reasons for it. What do you think is the most interesting thing in Why the Sky is Far Away, the story that you've just read? Write and draw your opinion and reasons for it. So you remember, your opinion is just how you feel about it or what you think, okay? And then give a reason why. So if you think that it was interesting that the sky was going to take away the sun and the moon and the clouds, tell why. Oh, I think that was interesting because, and explain why. All right, let's take a look at the grammar pages. You can click here and open them up, which I'm going to do right now. Once we see these, we're actually going to switch to another camera and we're going to go over it that way. So this is what your grammar pages look like. Now let's switch to my other camera and let's take a look at it like this. So again, this does not need to be printed out. You can if you have that capability, but if not, just write this on another piece of paper, or you can even just talk about it with a stuffy pet or a human. So here we go. Irregular past tense verbs. Complete the sentences using the correct past tense form of the verb in parentheses. So the first one is done for you. So they're showing you the verb, which is write. Like, writing with a pencil or a pen. A letter to my pen pal. So the reason these are called irregular is because they're weird. They don't follow the past tense rule, which is adding the ed to it. Let's get back to our student-friendly schedule. I just want to show you something really quick. So back on Tuesday, there is an irregular past tense verbs video that you can watch. It's not one that I made or that Ms. Nisha made, but it's really cute and we thought you guys would like it. So you probably already watched it Tuesday. If you need a refresher, go back and watch that. Okay, now let's go back and I'm just going to read these sentences to you. Number 2, Miss Maroney teach, figure out what the irregular past tense version is of this word. Us the cursive alphabet. Joshua fly to Hawaii last year. Again, fly needs to be changed into past tense. 4, Kale feel happy on the field trip. Again, you've got to change feel. 5, Alex chews a puppy at the animal shelter. Choose needs to be changed into its past tense form. Number 6, Anna go swimming yesterday. Change go into its irregular past tense form. Number 7, Evan bring toys to show and tell last week. And last one, you've got to change this into the irregular past tense. Okay, let's flip it over and let's take a look at our high frequency words. So now we're going back to that sound, our R controlled vowel sounds. And again, it's not just UR, we're looking at words that have IR, UR, ER, and EAR. Those all make the sound. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these words here at the top and you're gonna sort them. You're gonna sort them by spelling pattern. So words that are spelled with the IR are gonna go on lines 1, 2, and 3. Words that are spelled with the UR are gonna be put on lines 4, 5, and 6. Words that are spelled with ER are going to be put on lines 7, 8, and 9. And words that are spelled with EAR are going to be put on line 10. I'm going to read you these words, and then I will let you sort these. Bird, clerk, earth, every, first, hurt, nurse, serve, shirt, turn. I think my computer froze for just a second, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to read them one more time, so pardon me. Bird, clerk, earth, every, first, hurt, nurse, serve, shirt, turn. And then go ahead and sort those. Again, you don't have to print this out. If you wanted to, you could have this up on your screen, and then you could always write it on another piece of paper. And so you could just write, words like this and just sort them and just write them down. Okay, so that's an option. It doesn't have to be super fancy or anything like that. All right, let's go back to the student-friendly schedule. That's it for grammar. Now we're going to be talking about math. So I have all the math sheets here in front of me. I'm going to click on one just to show you that you have the option to click on these pages. Before I do, this link is the 10-3 student page. It's the colorful one you would have gotten in class. These are the worksheets, which you have in your practice reteaching book that we sent home. And then this is a math game video by Ms. Nisha that explains how to do the 10-3 math games. And then these are the 10-3 game worksheets. I will not be talking about the games because you can watch Ms. Nisha's video and she explains that to you. So if you click on this link, it takes you directly to the math page. We're going to take a look at this together on my other camera. Okay, move my eraser to the side there. So today you're talking about adding tens to 2-digit numbers. Let's skip over this first page. Let's take a look at the top because this is a review of what the video is telling you. You can add tens to a number. So 28 plus 30 equals 28 plus 30. So now they're showing you actual tens blocks. And they're saying start with 28 and count by tens to add 30. Now remember, in our video and our lesson from Wednesday, what you learned was that the ones place stays the same, and it's the tens place that changes. Let's count and let's notice that. So first of all, I'm noticing that all of the 8s in the ones place, that all stays the same. That does not change because we're adding 10 each time. What does change is the tens place. So 28, 38, 48, 58. And that's because when you're adding that 10, it's in the ones place, it's a 0. And so you're not adding anything to that ones place. That's why it's not changing. So let's take a look at what it says here at the end. It says the tens digit changes, the ones digit stays the same. All right, let's take a look at some of your work. Now I have some tens cubes here with me, just so we can use as some manipulatives. So we'll use these when it comes up. So it says write each number sentence. So number one's done for you. It says 14 plus 20. So the reason I know it's 20 is because there's two 10s here, 10, 20. You would write the entire thing out as an addition sentence. 14 plus 20 equals 34. So let's start with 14. Okay, and let's try to count on. So 14, 24, 34. Now again, that might feel weird to you because we're used to saying 10, 20, 30, 40. We're not used to having something in the ones place. Think about this 14 like a 10, okay? And if you counted on from that 10, 20, 30, now you're just putting that 4 in the ones place. So if counting with something in the ones place is confusing, take it back to whatever is the closest 10 and then just add in that ones place. Let's try it for number 2. So let's say this is 40, okay, instead of 42. And I'm adding 10, 20, 30. Okay, so I'm not gonna write anything yet. I can write 30 here, but I'm gonna leave that blank. So let's just try it from 40. 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, and remember there's a 2 in the ones place, so I just have to add that 2 in. So instead of it being 70, it's 72. Now let's try counting it with that 2 in the ones place. 42, 52, 62, 72. Okay. Let's do one more together. Let's skip number 3. Let's go ahead and do number 4. Okay, so this is 27, and we're going to be adding 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Wow, that's a lot. I'm going to write 50 here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and the closest 10 here, I'm going to do 20. All right, so here we go. Let's count on from 20. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so there's my 5 10s. So there is a 7 in the ones place. So instead of writing 70, I'm going to write 77. Okay, now let's practice counting it with the actual 7 in the ones place. So here we go, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77. Okay, and you're going to do this for number 3, 5, and 6. You're going to be also doing the same thing for 7, 8, 9, and 10. For the do you understand section, which digit changes when you add 30 to 54, and how does it change? For the algebra, it says write the missing numbers and then write the last addition problem in the pattern. Okay, so you're looking here like it says 29 plus blank equals 39. Okay, well, how many 10s do they have to add to 29 to get to 39? Same thing here, 39 plus 10. Okay, if I'm adding 1 10 to 39, what's my sum going to be? And then so on and so forth, okay? And there is a pattern. So we're seeing 29, 39, what would come next? And then 59, and then what would the final problem be, okay? Let's take a look at the back. My favorite part is your journal, so let's read that. Number 14, draw a picture to show how you know that 62 plus 20 equals 82. You can use 10s to maybe help you. Remember when you're drawing the 10s, you might just draw lines, okay? Or you could draw like a rectangle, so that's up to you. I'll read number 12 and 13 to you. Number 12, Jamal has 54 coins in his piggy bank. Jamal's dad gives him a bag of 10 coins. How many coins does Jamal have now? Write a number sentence to solve. Number 13, Liza has 37 stickers. She gets 2 more packs of stickers. Each pack has 10 stickers. How many stickers does Liza have now? And on the fronts, this is really just kind of coming up with some more problems. You know, in the Wednesday video, I said you could say 15 plus 10. And if I did that, I could say 15, 25. So you can just come up with your own problems here. All right, let's take a look at your other math page for today. And this is just showing you, again, reviewing how to add 10s to 2-digit numbers. And it says you can count on by 10s to add. 28 plus 30 is 28 plus 3 10s. 28 plus 30 equals 58. And so they're showing you here 28, 38, 48, and 58. So you're just gonna solve each number sentence for 2 and 3, and you have 2 examples that are done for you to follow along. On the practice page, it says write each number sentence. It says think, this is the number 36. From adding 2 tens, which is 20, let's count on 36, 46, 56. So I would write that out. You're going to do the same thing for number 2, number 3, number 4. Let's take a look at number sense number 5. It says Will has 24 crayons. He gets 4 more boxes of crayons. Each box has 10 crayons. How many crayons does Will have now? And you're going to circle the best answer. Okay, students, let's go back to our student-friendly schedule. The rest of what you have today are the math games. I'll let you go ahead and click on the 10-3 math game video, and you can watch that to know how to do that along with the worksheets. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in another video.